What's up, everyone? Welcome to the November 25th edition of FanDuel Tournament Plays brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoney DFS. And we have a 12-game NBA slate to look at tonight. We're going to take a look at 5 of the top tournament options using the Boom Bust tool on the Stokastic.com website, just like we always do. But first, click the link in the description below. Sign up and make a deposit at BetMGM. Place $10 on any World Cup pregame money line and receive $200 in free bets if a team scores a goal. It doesn't even have to be a team in the game that you bet on. Any team in the World Cup scores a goal, and you get $200 in free bets. That is free money. Click the link below to take advantage. Now, looking at the top tournament options, keep in mind this is a 12-game slate. There's a lot of pending injury news. Things are going to change between now and lock. So be sure to tune in to the deeper dive and live before lock shows starting at 4:45 Eastern on the Stokastic YouTube channel. But with the way things look right now, starting at number 5, John Collins, $5,600 with power forward and center eligibility. Collins is projected for 11% ownership with a 13% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's averaged 0.85 FanDuel points per minute this season and is likely to give us about 32 minutes tonight in a favorable matchup against the Houston Rockets. Number 4, Jusuf Nurkic, just $6,100 at center and only projected for 10% ownership. Nurkic has a couple of things going for him tonight. He has a 13% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Damian Lillard is out. Nurkic has averaged 1.21 FanDuel points per minute without Lillard. So you get increased per minute production without Lillard on the floor. You also get an increased playing time projection because frequently when the Blazers are healthy, Justice Winslow replaces Jusuf Nurkic in the closing lineup. But because Winslow is likely to start in place of Lillard, and even if he doesn't start, likely to close in the spot that would be Lillard's, he's obviously not closing in place of Nurkic. It makes it much more likely that Nurkic finds his way into the closing lineup tonight. Additionally, Drew Eubanks is questionable for the Blazers. If Eubanks were to miss, then it's likely that Nurkic plays even a couple minutes more than he otherwise would be projected to. Number 3, Zach LaVine, $6,900, shooting guard and small forward eligible. LaVine's projected for 13% ownership with a 16% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's averaged 1.03 FanDuel points per minute this season. Number 2, Justice Winslow, $4,400 small forward, 18% projected ownership, 19% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Winslow has averaged 0.83 FanDuel points per minute overall this season, but in 4 games started without Damian Lillard, he's averaged 0.98 FanDuel points per minute in 29.8 minutes per game. And number 1, Colin Sexton. Mike Conley is still sidelined for the Jazz. It's likely that we get Sexton in the starting lineup again. In 3 games without Conley this year, where Sexton has started, he's averaged 31.7 minutes per game and 0.89 FanDuel points per minute. He's $4,700 with shooting guard eligibility, projected for 19% ownership with a 21% chance of being in the optimal lineup. So to recap, the top 5 tournament options on FanDuel as things currently stand. Number 5, John Collins. Number 4, Jusuf Nurkic. Number 3, Zach LaVine. Number 2, Justice Winslow. And number 1, Colin Sexton.